Well, the Russia-Ukraine conflict seems to be getting complicated with each passing day. Now, in the latest move, the upper house of parliament has given Russian President Vladimir Putin the approval to carry out military force outside of Russia. Now, this speaks volumes about Moscow's intentions. Remember, Washington has already said that Russia may have begun an invasion of Ukraine. A NATO chief has also said that there is every indication that Russia may be planning a full-blown attack on Ukraine. Meanwhile, following the recent developments, US Secretary of State Tom Blinken has cancelled his meeting with his Russian counterparts. Global nations have come out with a host of sweeping sanctions against Moscow. The US has slapped sanctions on Russian banks, government debt, as well as some high net worth individuals. In fact, Washington is making sure that Russia is cut off from Western financing. The UK has also slapped sanctions on Russian banks as well as some high net worth individuals in what it terms as the first tranche of sanctions. The European Union, meanwhile, is planning to target 351 lawmakers who had voted in favor of recognizing the rebel areas in the eastern Ukrainian region. Well, Japan and Australia are some of the other nations who have also come out and slapped sanctions on Russia. Meanwhile, Germany, well, that has halted the approval process of the Nordic gas pipeline, Baltic Sea gas pipeline that was designed to double the flow of Russian gas directly into Germany. Now, this pipeline was designed to ease pressure on the European consumers who were faced with record high energy bills or energy prices in the aftermath of the higher cost of living post the COVID pandemic. Now, the message from the West is clear. They have come out with sanctions. It's a befitting reply to Moscow's aggression against Ukraine, but looks like the toughest sanctions have been reserved as a deterrent to any further escalation by Russia. Well, coming to the market reaction, Wall Street did see a fair bit of drubbing last night as well. The S&P 500 has entered the correction zone, but when it comes to Asia as well as Indian markets, well, they are staging a comeback after a few sessions of drubbing. But whether or not it is sustainable is something that we'll have to wait and watch out for, because volatility does seem to be the name of the game in the wake of developments coming out of the conflict between Russia and Ukraine.